The level of BS our children got to put up with in these schools. But, ladies and gentlemen, it has been lousy all along. It's just that now that we are on social media, a lot of these stories are making it to the forefront where prior to, you would not have even heard a story like this. Uh, Missouri teacher suspended for allowing student to wear Ku Klux Klan robe. And this was down in Missouri, November 14th, 2018. A Missouri high school teacher was suspended this week after allowing a ninth grade student to wear a Ku Klux Klan costume to class during a study group presentation, according to the New York Daily News. The unnamed teacher works in Poplar, Bluff, RI School District in Poplar Bluff, Missouri, where the incident occurred Friday. Without any pushback, the student, whose name cannot be legally released because he is a minor, was allowed to wear the symbol of a group known for its racist and bloody savagery against Blacks, dating back to the Reconstruction era after the Civil War. The presentation was about, of all things, the 15th Amendment, which gave African Americans the right to vote. As part of the presentation, students discussed the adverse historical actions of certain organizations that actively engaged in the suppression of voter rights. A statement from the Poplar Bluff School District read, according to local news station KFVS, the district also maintained that the student wasn't acting with discriminatory intent. Okay, I guess somebody just happened to have that at his house in their closet, huh? Trust me, he is a product of his environment. I want to sincerely apologize for the pain and negative attention that I have brought to our classroom, school, and community. The teacher who has now been suspended for the lapse in judgment explains in a letter. You know what? These apologies are just, nobody wants to hear a lame as apology after the fact. They think this is good enough. It's never good enough. It's never good enough. It's never going to be good enough. I made a mistake. Well, that's a hell of a mistake. And that's not a mistake. That's just pure racism that you even allowed it. On November 9th, during our skit assignment, I let a student wear an inappropriate costume that was unacceptable and hurt many people's feelings. As the professional in the room, I should have known better. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. No, 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 no. You know, ladies and gentlemen, it's always the same. They do these inappropriate acts because it's out of pure racism. And afterwards, when they see the reaction of people, oh, I want to apologize. No, no, no. For people that claim your IQ is so high, you have way too many laps in judgment. So that tells me your IQ is down in the toilet, which most of us know it is. But I don't understand how a people can have such high IQs, but always making the same blunder over and over and over. I understand that healing and forgiveness take time, and I am absolutely okay with that. The letter continues. Well, you don't have my forgiveness because you know what? What you did in that classroom impacts those kids for a long time. They're not going to forget that. And they're not going to forget the fact that you allowed it. While all parties involved have extended apologies. What do you mean all parties involved? Poplar Bluff Superintendent Dr. Scott Dill says there is no excuse for what happened. And I agree with him. There isn't. That teacher should be barred from teaching anywhere else. I don't forgive her. And I don't accept her lame ass apology. There's no context for this, Dr. Dill said. There's no point in which anyone in our public school system is going to say that this is okay. It is very obvious that this can't happen in any setting, anywhere. And so we will do our best to ensure that we do what we do best, which is education. And we will make sure that our students, our teachers, and our community understand the context, understand what is acceptable and what will never be acceptable. Well, hopefully this superintendent will do the right thing. And personally, I think the students should have been suspended too. You know, that their punishments always seem to fall short, don't it? Because you know, if they could get away with not having any kind of accountability, they would. But this is just unbelievable. But ladies and gentlemen, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. And I will see you on the next video. Peace, family.